Chef, Lilia, I look forward to working with both of you today.
I'm no stranger to the Culinary Crucible, so if you're ever in doubt, just come to me.
I should point out that Lilia has yet to receive a single credit for this program,
Why is that, if I may ask?
because he always makes something utterly bizarre. All the chefs are wary of him. On the other hand, Jade, I understand you work in the Mastro Lounge kitchen every day. I'm sure you got the basics down given your experience. I feel much safer teaching someone like you.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I have ample room for improvement, as embarrassing as it is to admit. You and your colleagues make delicious meals every day, Chef. I have much to learn from you and Lilia both.
Ah, and you're modest, too. Goodness, you're an oasis for us chefs. I have high hopes for you.
I'll do all I can to meet them.
Alright, let's get to work. Your task today is to cook a tofu hamburger steak.
Understood. Should I start by draining the tofu?
Most excellent. I see you're already familiar with tofu as an ingredient.
Yes. I've used it in the past when creating a vegetarian-friendly menu.
I see. Now wrap the tofu gently with a kitchen towel and place it in the strainer.
Alright.
Perfect! Next we'll have you chop the onions. They have already been peeled.
Very well.
What smooth and controlled knife skills. Have you practiced them a lot working in the lounge?
I wouldn't call it that, per se. Cooking fascinates me. I suppose as I kept doing it, I grew more accustomed to handling a knife.
It certainly shows. Now it's time to saute those chopped onions.
Yes, Chef. As for the heat level, let's go with caramelized over crispy. Back in the lounge, I usually saute the onions until tender, for the customers who don't like them.
Sounds good. Once you're done, just let them cool for a little bit. You know, I'm curious why capable cooks such as yourself sign up for this program. We teach the basics of cooking, but from what I can tell, you've already have those down pat. I'm starting to wonder if this would be beneficial for you.
I was hoping to become more versed in the kitchen rather than learn the fundamentals. You see, I'm part of a wonderful school club called the Mountain Lovers Club. We do a broad range of activities, but one of the most enjoyable is foraging for wild plants and mushrooms. I like to cook the freshly picked bounty during mountain climbs. I can saute them into perfectly fine meals, but since I spend so much time in the kitchen, I find myself wishing I had better techniques and recipes to bring out the best flavors.
I understand. There's a veritable smorgasbord of plants and fungi out there. It's quite a deep rabbit hole once you dive in.
Ah, you actually understand. It's wonderful to find a like-minded soul. But I'm limited into what tools and ingredients I can bring, and I can never be sure what I'll find, or in what quantity. So I decided to expand my cooking repertoire, and thereby increase the number of methods at my disposal. Most of what we make at the Mostro Lounge is from a predetermined menu. But here at the Culinary Crucible, I can broaden my gastronomic horizons.
What a fine mindset for a cook! I appreciate a chef with ambition.
Whoa! Where did you come from, Lilia? Don't spook me like that.
I was hoping you wouldn't notice me, but I was so struck with admiration for Jade's attitude that I had to speak up.
Thank you. Your praise is most humbling.
Don't you have better things to do? Sheesh. Anyway, Jade, we shall prepare the meat next. Mix ground beef, eggs, breadcrumbs, salt, and pepper in a bowl. Then knead until combined.
I'll start with the eggs then.
Oh, you cracked it one-handed. Now that's slick. You are good.
Please, you're making me blush.
All that's left is to mix the tofu and the onions with the beef. You can prep with the garnish while it cooks.
Was that an explosion on Lilia's side of the kitchen? And is that purple smoke rising from his pot?
I better lend him a hand. You seem to have things covered here. Would you be okay finishing the dish by yourself?
Consider it done.
Excellent. Just shoot if you have any questions. I'll leave it to you.
See you soon. Now comes the real challenge.